Woman charged in Church's chicken shooting appears in court. It was Wednesday morning when the lady who is suspected of shooting and killing a worker at Church's Chicken made her second appearance in front of a judge in connection with the deadly gunshot that resulted in the death of Anitra West. Monica Williams, who is 45 years old, has been charged with first-degree murder. Even though Williams was caught on film, the defense believes that this may not be sufficient to proceed forward with the prosecution and is requesting that it be dismissed. Williams is being accused of shooting West while she was working at Church's Chicken in Orange Mound last week. West was involved in the incident. As stated in the affidavit, the entire situation originated with a disagreement. On the other hand, Williams' attorney claims that the information missing from the study is what he could use to his advantage. Scott Hall, Williams' defense attorney, stated they were reviewing the affidavit and had not seen any witnesses in this case. Additionally, they were considering filing a request to dismiss the case. The courtroom was filled with a half-dozen members of Williams' family, all of whom were seated 5 rows away from her. Even though Williams had, for the most part, given the impression of being emotionless, she was seen wiping away tears before lifting her mask, smiling, mouthing phrases, and finally giving her family a hand gesture that indicated that she was okay. On the other hand, District Attorney Steve Mulroy asserts that there is nothing wrong with this case. Mulroy stated that ordinary disputes, ordinary beef that would have been at most a shoving match, are now fatal. This is a dramatic change from the past. Not only does this imply that we need to have stricter gun restrictions, but it also indicates that we need to be especially cautious in bringing these individuals to justice. She was a very good young lady. A woman who was slain in a shooting at Church's Chicken is remembered by her family. In addition, Mulroy responded to the defense's assertion that there might be a lack of witnesses by stating, "It is not unusual for us to get convictions based on surveillance, even if there are no actual witnesses." On Monday morning, the court will hold a hearing to see whether or not Williams should be granted release. During the bond hearing, the victim's loved ones may also get the opportunity to speak in front of the court, according to defense attorney Scott Hall. On Monday evening, a member of the Church's Chicken staff was tragically shot outside of the restaurant, according to the Memphis Police Department. An incident involving a shooting occurred at Church's Chicken, located at 2963 Park Avenue in Orange Mound at approximately 9 o'clock at night. An argument broke out between the female employee and a woman with purple hair who entered the drive-thru, according to the police. The employee was working at the time. The victim walked outside to get some fresh air after the woman, who was driving a teal-colored SUV, left the lot. After a few moments, a gunshot was heard, and the teal-colored SUV was captured on tape as it sped away from the parking lot. The victim was discovered outside of the establishment, as stated by the Metropolitan Police Department. There have been no arrests made. An employee of Church's Texas Chicken has been working for the company for approximately 1 year, according to a spokeswoman for the company. It was a statement that they sent. "It is with great sorrow that we share the news of the untimely passing of one of our team members. During this trying time, we want their family to know that we are thinking about and praying for them. There will be a temporary closure of our facility at 2963 Park Avenue for the next several days as we attend to the requirements of the victim's family as well as the members of our staff." The ex-husband of the victim claims that the homicide was motivated by more than just chicken. During their most recent talk, Lorenzo West Jr. and Anitra West, who had previously been his wife, discussed the possibility of getting back together. He said, "I told her that I wanted to take my shot, and he meant it. I wanted to give it another shot because I don't want to be with anyone else." On the other hand, that is not going to take place because Anitra West was shot and killed on Monday night while she was working at a Church's Chicken in Orange Mound. According to the police, the incident was supposedly a disagreement over an order. In connection with the charge of first-degree murder, a warrant has been issued for the arrest of Monica Williams. There was no record of Williams being booked into jail as of Friday night. A warrant has been issued for the woman who is suspected of shooting and killing an employee at Church's Chicken. "All I can say is that I'm relieved that they issued a warrant for her arrest," said Lorenzo West. An incident involving a shooting occurred at Church's Chicken, located at 2963 Park Avenue in Orange Mound at approximately 9 o'clock at night. Williams entered the drive-thru window at the time that the female employee, who has been named as Anitra West, was working, according to the police. On Thursday, the Metropolitan Police Department MPD revealed that the two women disagreed with a meal order. An employee of Church's Chicken was fatally shot outside the restaurant. Williams, who was driving a teal-colored SUV, drove off the lot, and West walked outside to collect his thoughts and breathe some fresh air. After a few moments, a gunshot was heard, and the teal-colored SUV was captured on tape as it sped away from the parking lot. The Metropolitan Police Department reports that West was discovered outside of the establishment. After being transported to Regional 1, she ultimately passed away there. According to West, who claims that Orange Mound is a small community, he had family members who were familiar with Williams. According to him, the homicide was not over a fast food order. Rather, he believes that it was the result of a personal vendetta. As far as I am aware, Anitra was far too significant to be assassinated over a matter of food. Not that there was a lack of food, because it was something that someone took to heart. They were unable to let go of it, he explained. It is common knowledge that after you get past the words in Memphis, everyone is aware of the outcome. It was a good girl, she was. A woman who was slain in a shooting at Church's Chicken is remembered by her family. While the family of a woman who was shot and died while working at a Church's Chicken is grieving the devastating death of their loved one, they continue to hold out hope that the person responsible for the shooting will be apprehended shortly. They are honoring their cherished mother, daughter, and wife, Anitra West, who passed away recently. They uploaded a snapshot of their joyful family gathering, in which Arnita's brilliant smile is visible as a heartbreaking homage to her. The man who is Arnita's father-in-law, Lorenzo West Jr., remarked that Anitra was standing exactly there. That was a wonderful stretch of days. Wonderful times. Anitra, whom West Sr. had known since she was a teenager, is someone that West Sr. remembers with fondness. According to him, she is a person who is both lively and vocal. She was a lady in every way. In the same way that you always miss the ones that make things interesting, I will miss her. Neither was she only a sort that fit in. She was not like other people. Furthermore, if that particular individual is absent, it feels as if something is missing. Stated West Sr., "My girls are my daughters. I do not have any daughters-in-law. After she became a member of the family through marriage, I told her, 'You are now my daughter.'" After getting into a fight with a woman who was driving a teal SUV, Anitra was fatally shot and killed at the Church's Chicken restaurant located on Park Avenue on Monday evening. A dispute between the gunman with purple hair and West took place at the drive-thru, according to the police, before the shooter returned and fired a fatal shot. While the inquiry is still ongoing, the eatery will continue to be shuttered. It is West Sr.'s opinion that the culprit will be apprehended shortly. When she is running, she will become exhausted very quickly. He stated that she is most likely anywhere in the world right now, regretting that she hadn't done what she had done. I can assure you that she is completely remorseful for all that she did that evening. Even the act of going there to purchase some chicken is something that she regrets. Church's Texas Chicken issued a statement in which they had a portion of the following to say: "We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of one of our team members. During this trying time, we want their family to know that we are thinking about and praying for them. As part of the continuing investigation being conducted by the Memphis Police Department, we are collaborating fully with them. The CCTV tape is currently being reviewed by the police, and anyone who may have information is urged to call Crime Stoppers at the number 528 cash. Please share your insights in the comments section and become a subscriber to receive supplementary content. I am grateful for your consideration."